Okay, we are going over a turbo blitz, and this is from the 4-3 over plus. This is the cover one. Now we're going to go over a couple of little tricks here and there, so watch this whole video. First off, to set this up, you don't have to baseline, but I'll baseline here. I'll spread the D line and slant them to the left, right? So right now it looks like a 5-man blitz, but I'm going to stay on this linebacker. They're going to call hike. I'm going to hit turbo and go right at the quarterback, and the halfback's blocking. Baseline, spread the D line, slant them to the left. They call hike. You turbo in right there every single time. Now you're going to probably come to a point where the game is going to slow you down and make you run like a zombie. It's not happened yet. Now, I do not blitz with this guy. I mean, don't blitz him where he's on the actual red blitz. Keep him manned up on whoever he was manned up on. The halfback, I think. Come right in. Now watch, if you blitz him, worked that time. That's what I thought would have slowed me down, but I would still keep him on the manned halfback. Now a little trick, if you know he's passing. Okay, now I wouldn't recommend doing this too much, but set it up the right way. Then hit L2 and do run up the middle. Now when you do that, a lot of your guys are going to come in. Look, it makes the offensive line play dumb, and you get instant sack. So baseline, spread the D-line, slant them to the left. Hit L2 and down on the right stick for run up the middle. Look at that. Now, when you do that, you're like guessing run. So these safeties might come down a little bit too much. And if they happen to block you, that you could get dotted over the top. So if you're going to do that little trick, just back up the two safeties, and I would place a little bit to the inside also, and then do it, just so your safeties won't get beat deep. Not that they're going to have much time to throw the ball, but if you're going to guess the run up the middle, and you're not guessing the run because you think they're going to run. You're guessing the run because you want the turbo blitz to get in even faster and to make the offensive line play dumb. So when you baseline, spread the D-line, and slant them to the left, that's to make the center of the line kind of open wide up. It's for you to run through. Now you're going to guess the pass, because that's going to dumb out the offensive line. But guess the run. And if you guess the run, just back up and in these deep safeties, just in case you get blocked, which you're probably not going to. And because you can get dotted over the top if you guess the run and you're wrong and they block you. This way, you won't get beat deep, at least. I mean, I'm not saying do this against 5 wide, but something like this, single back, 1 receiver or 2 wide receivers. Because when you guess the run, it makes the offensive line play stupid. Here, you don't even have to baseline. If you want to just erase a step, don't baseline. Just spread the D-line, slant them to the left, guess the run, and back up and in these guys. They call hike, you R2, turbo, and I wouldn't suggest diving at him because you can miss like I just did there. But this, when you guess the run, it kind of, I mean, I didn't slow up at all. I think that might be one of the ways to get around EA slowing your guy down at the line. Usually if you do a turbo blitz 4 or 5 times, then they start slowing your guy down, so you won't get in as much. But if you guess the run, it seems like they're not really slowing me down. But when you guess the run, that comes with a whole other, you can get beat deep when you're guessing the run, or if you don't get in. But I can't see you not getting in like this, especially with this 4-3 over plus, where you're so compact and everybody's close. You guess the run. Look at the old line. The old line is like, when you guess the run, they're separating so you can get in. I'm just going to guess the run here. No other setups. I want to see something. And back the guys up. Alright, see, that's why you want to spread the D-line. So, this is the 4-3 over plus. This is the cover 1 turbo blitz. With the guess the run kind of tip or trick. Look at that. Look at what it made 73 do. Look at instant replay. Hold on. Look at the center. Look at the center. I mean, why would he do that when I'm coming right for him? So everybody's being blocked here. Look, the halfback's being blocked, but that don't matter. You don't have enough time to block me. So do this against under center plays only. You can do it against shotgun plays, but you got, you have a better chance of maybe getting passed on a little bit because the quarterback's starting a little bit deeper back. So I would just run this against under center plays, but this is very good, especially with the guess the run trick, tip, whatever you want to call it. Stay tuned for the next play.